Okay, we're gonna pick up where we left off, which is at APC ABCs. My superiors and Orange Storm are pleased with your work, Chris. I'm also happy to say that the enemy troops aren't deployed ahead of us. Look at this, an artillery unit has been assigned to your command. Used correctly, this unit will strengthen your battalion, no doubt about it. But it sounds like it's seen a lot of action on the front lines, and well, I guess we'll get a look at it when we reach the battlefield. Oh, and I received one more bit of information. We've also been given an APC unit to use. This one is fresh from the factory, so don't worry about its condition. Okay, let's get moving. I can't read today. APC ABCs. This is probably where they're going to teach us how to heal. Okay, never mind. It's run out of fuel and rounds. Well, it's good to see that we have an artillery unit, but it's out of ammo, and it's almost out of fuel too. It can't fire without ammo, and it can't move without fuel. In this condition, it's useless, but don't worry, I think we'll manage just fine. Just need to supply the unit using a transport unit. When you supply a unit, you will fill its ammo and fuel to its max level. For intel on a specific unit, select the unit and press the R button. Okay, will you select the unit? Excuse me. Will you select this unit and move it here, please? Alright. Yep. Make the unit usable, you need to select it, blah blah blah. Alright, the supply command appears in the menu, right? Select that command, please. Great, now we've given the unit both ammo and fuel. This is how transport units supply allied units in adjacent spaces. This time we gave supplies to only one unit, but the transport unit can also provide supplies simultaneously to any unit adjacent to it. Oh yes, and you can also supply units by placing them in allied bases. And as I explained before, in addition to supplies, the base also provides HP. So use your bases when you can, but when you can't, use transport units. Now that the artillery unit is ready to go, let's use it and fire. Would you select it, please? Alright, you're going to show us ranged units now. Thank you. Now press the A button again to display the command menu. Select fire, please. Okay, it's not going to show me the range, it's just going to say that the tank is within my range. And for some reason, despite the map not being populated by enemy units, at least I think I read that right, we're fighting Olaf again. Indirect fire is the term used for long-distance attacks on the enemy. This technique allows a unit to fire without fear of counterfire. Now that it's clear, go ahead and deploy the rest of your troops. It's only a matter of time before the enemy infantry attacks these allied bases. Let's see what we can do to protect them. I think a single tank unit might barely suffice. Oh boy. Please move the unit here. On second thought, protecting these bases with a single tank unit may be a little tough. The enemy also has a tank unit nearby. I think it'd be wise to move the mech unit up as close as possible. Please move this mech unit to this point. The remaining units are yours to deploy as you see fit. Would you like some strategic advice? There are some neutral cities below us, right? It would be serious trouble if they were captured, so let's send infantry to units down there. I think we can capture the cities and engage the enemy at the same time. Watch out for the enemy artillery. If you don't deploy your troops carefully, the enemy can attack them. I almost forgot. Wouldn't you like to know how far your units can fire? Remember how we check the unit's attack range? Check your own unit's attack range the same way by placing the cursor on the unit and then holding down the B button. The air display in red indicates the unit's attack range. When you're finished deploying all your units, select N. So basically, if I hold the B button down, you can see this is the range that the units can travel through. So we're just gonna move my infantry to these 2 units that way. And then we're gonna try to move everybody up as far as they'll move up. And then we'll end. Curse you, Nell. Looks like you're bound and determined to get in my way. I have my troops swat you like a fly. Day 2. It's your turn. This doesn't look good. Enemy units are closing in, and our mech unit won't arrive in time to help. But don't panic, there's a way for us to help the mech unit move a bit faster and farther. Please select this mech unit. Alright, we're going to load into this APC. Okay, now please move the unit here. Load command is in the menu, right? Please select that command. Now that you've loaded the mech unit into the transport units can carry both mechs and infantry. This effectively increases the moving range of these units. You won't go wrong using transport units to carry your troop. Let's move this unit. Would you select it, please? And please move the unit to this space. So we're going to dump this probably on the right-hand city, I imagine. After selecting the drop, you'll need to choose where you want it to unload. This time, please unload it here. That finishes the drop command. Unloading ends the turn for both the transport and unloaded unit. This is a much faster way to reach a distant objectives, right? So transport units can supply all units as well as carry infantry. And mech units, but there's one thing you need to remember. Transport units carry no weapons, which means they cannot fire. For more intel on transport units, place the cursor on one and press the R button. From this point on, the army is yours to command. Would you like any strategic advice? Not really, but we'll say yes anyways. First of all, you need to protect these 2 cities. You should deploy a tank unit to the city in front of the bridge. Next, I would advise moving the artillery unit near. Oh, and there's one more thing about artillery units I need to tell you. Artillery units are powerful long-range weapons, but they are weak in indirect combat and also can't move and fire in the same turn. Anyways, once you take care of the enemy tank units, you shouldn't have any problems winning this battle. To win, seize the headquarters or wipe out all enemy troops. It's up to you. Do your best and good luck. So we're gonna move the tank here. I'm gonna do some damage. Because first attack is the best thing you can do. It also will help perhaps block this area if for some reason he does not retreat this tank back. So we're going to move these down. You're going to move down. I'm going to send another infantry down here. 2, 1. Okay, that's too many turns. So you're going to move this way. And you can also move down. And we will move you in this direction. That'll be what we want. He's going to start capturing that base. I'm not worried about it. Because we've got we have infantry units coming down this way to sort of handle this. The artillery that they mentioned that you need to watch out for is targeting this city, so as long as you stay away from the city, we should be okay. So I'm going to move here to do some damage from the planes, because it's giving me a little bit of defense. And then we're going to attack this. Yeah, we're going to attack this infantry here, like this. A mech unit like this. So that'll deal some damage, take them down a little bit, and I guess help me out sort of in the short term here. Now, obviously the cities aren't that important in this mission. You know, you can get them, you know, you don't have to really get them. Not really going to change too much about the battle. We just kind of want to keep pushing towards the headquarters here. And of course, you know, when they're in the river here, they don't have any defense, so... And I have 3 pips of defense, very advantageous for me to do this. The artillery, we're going to target a farther away unit. Help to prevent my tank in this city here from taking too much damage. He's dead. Okay. And then, I'll use this to block out. I don't think it really matters if he takes a little bit of damage. So we're gonna finish off these units here. So we're gonna take the 70 out first. Did I say 70? Yeah. So now that the tanks are dealt with, we're gonna roll the tanks down towards the artillery and, take it, clean it up more or less. I'm sure if I didn't, want to bother with this, I could just load up some infantry into this APC and just go to town on it, but I don't really see any good reasoning to do that, so see if we can lure the infantry, and I kind of want it to be here so I can take it out with my artillery. And we're gonna flippity flop some guys around here because I kind of want to deal the most damage with the undamaged infantry unit. We're gonna move you up here. You're gonna move down here. You're gonna shoot on him. Okay, that'll leave him at 1 health. He may retreat here, so we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on that, but okay, so he is retreating. Means that I'm just going to chase him. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to put myself in range. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. That sounds kind of sucky. So, and this will leave him in range. So, what we'll do here is we'll do 90 damage. We'll leave 1 health. We'll bring the infantry in to finish him off. So I'll just here. I'll slowly start marching down towards the headquarters. We'll more than likely finish them off before then, but and then we'll use this guy here to start capturing. And like I said, we're going to bring the tank down. We're going to leave it slightly out of the range with the artillery. That's perfect. And then that'll be it. It'll be perfect. So he'll regain some health here, but he shouldn't attack me before. Probably going to heal all the way up to 10, so he's probably just going to sit there and not do anything for a couple turns. I'll move him down here because he's not going to take that much damage from the damaged artillery. And that's that. I'm not going to worry about any of the other units right now. Okay, so we took 3 damage here. We'll see if we can take out the 4 HP artillery with this mech unit, I think. Yes. Okay, so this is going to be the last turn. Everything else, like I said, it's your trip down here. I mean, you could probably capture this headquarters if you wanted to. It'd be another 2 turns. But I'm playing very conservatively, make sure I don't lose any units, and then be in A rank again for the training mission. Did you get the feel of deploying artillery units? You're doing well. Now get going and keep up the good work. Grrr. Next time, blast it. Next time. I knew you'd win, Chris. I knew you could do it. I apparently didn't do it as fast as I could, because I have a slight bump in my speed ranking. Maybe it was the ideal way to do it is to go directly for the base.